But more generally around the cybersecurity industry, what are you seeing in that kind of enterprise tech space around cyber?
I think is a good sign that government is finally getting serious about holding companies to account on this. And you would have seen maybe I think it's the Office of Information Security, federal government statutory authority has taken Medibank private to court in the federal court. You might have seen this one for breaches of the Privacy Act relating to that hack. Now, the main case that they're making is under the Privacy Act and saying they failed to protect people's information in a secure fashion. But the penalties that the court could award are up to $2.2 million per person per breach. So that's like $1.3 trillion of fines. Now, that's not going to happen because it'd put Medibank Private out of business, right? But why I think that's a really good sign is it shows that governments are waking up to the fact that companies perhaps haven't been taking cybersecurity seriously enough and that they should be doing more. So to answer your question, what are the big enterprises that I am around doing about it? Like they do take it very seriously. What I think they are doing that people could learn from is while they're spending money on the technology part of it, which is really important, so they're implementing the right pieces of technology to drive security well, the things that you would expect. So they've got threat detection in place. They've got the right microsegmentation within their data centers and within their cloud platforms. They've got MFA on everything. They're also spending on people and process because, as you guys know, working in this space, it's actually not so much the technology. It's actually mostly about the people and the process that you wrap around the technology. So this is where an MSP who specializes in this space can be really helpful because they can take care of some of that people process stuff and do it well. But that's where they're doing a lot of good activity in that people process space. And that's where I think other businesses could probably learn a bit more from that. It's not just about putting in the technology. I think the other thing that they're trying to do, which is again really important and instructive, is it's a really saturated market, cybersecurity, and the technology tools available in that market, there are a lot. Having lots of tools does not help you become more secure. In fact, I would argue that it's the opposite of getting really secure because complexity makes it more difficult to manage, difficult to manage situations and environments, actually open up more threat vectors to the bad actor, right? So I think the good organizations are picking a couple of really good solutions and they're implementing them well, and they're wrapping it with good people process discipline. And that's the ones that are succeeding.